Okay, so here is how you get to the Oxford English Dictionary through the Ithaca College Library website. As I said in class, this is a huge resource. It costs a lot of money if you are not a college affiliate, so use it while you got it here at Ithaca College. Go to the college library website, then go to Databases. Then go O for Oxford English Dictionary. Scroll down and you'll see Oxford English Dictionary Online or OED Online. Click there. It'll prompt you for your NetPass login and password, so enter those and then you'll come to this screen. Here you can search for any word like in a regular dictionary. So go kindly. Let's do kindly since that was the example I gave you all in class today. Let's see what comes up. So what your result will turn back usually is the sort of different parts of speech that word can occupy. So kindly can be an adjective or an adverb. That means that kindly can modify a noun or it can modify an adverb. In the play, the example was that the men were to act kindly. That means that kindly is modifying their actions, so that's modifying a verb. So let's look at kindly as the adverbial form first. Now you'll have a whole list of meanings, especially with an old word like kind, kindly. You'll have usually quite a few meanings, but it's interesting to just look at these first three. So we've got things pop up all the time. So we've got in a natural manner, in accordance with nature, by, through, or as a result of innate disposition or natural causes, thoroughly, completely, accurately, exactly, in a suitable or appropriate manner, properly, fittingly, right? So these all say OBS, or rare, OBS, right? That means obsolete. That means that they aren't in use anymore. But as this example shows, they were certainly in use during Shakespeare's time, right? So this is, I think, one of the meanings that can be. It's not quite in the gloss that your editor gave, but it's certainly there. So if we think about the Lord asking the men to act in accordance with nature or as a result of innate disposition or natural causes, naturally, that's interesting in terms of the class dynamics that we have in that scene between the Sly as low class and the Lord as high class, and the Lord as directing his servants to do one thing or another. So are they behaving as servants? When Bartlemy dresses up as a wife, is he and a noblewoman, is he behaving naturally as a result of innate disposition, or is he doing something else? So that's one of the things that you can start to sort of tease out as you look at the meanings of these words. So it's also worth looking at the other parts of speech just to see. So if you go over to the sidebar, it lists other parts of speech and you can navigate pretty easily between them. So you go kindly, and you see that it also has lots of meanings, right? You can scroll all the way down. And if you read through these entries and find information that you think is relevant, please bring it to class. I'm sure you'll see things in there that I'm not having time to talk about right now. As an adjective, kindly means relating to nature or birth, natural in various senses, so inherent in the nature of a person or thing, innate, inborn. Again, we have this meaning that's obsolete for our own usages, but it's certainly available for Shakespeare, that makes us think about what characteristics are innate or inborn. Is class high nobility or low nobility? Is it innate? Is it something you can put on with clothes? So when Trineo and Lucentio switch clothes in Act 1, are they switching natures or are they just covering it up? Right? This is a question that I think we're going to come back to quite frequently as we're talking about the plays. One other thing to notice here about these examples is if you click on one, they'll give you more information about the citation and some links when they're available to learn more about who the person is and what text the quotation comes from. And in some cases, you'll see this little book. So if you click there, it pops up the context. It shows you where Shakespeare was collaborating with Thomas Middleton on Two Men of Athens. It gives you the quote, right? So you can see where that example was taken from. And then you can go to online editions sometimes too. One other thing I want to show you is that if you click full entry here, you get a little more information about the dates. You see usually all of the examples instead of just some, and you see some about etymology and frequency. Now, kindly, since it's an adjective, is not the root word, and so there's less information on etymology here. If we go look at kind, the noun, you'll see that the full entry has quite a bit more information on etymology. All of this little text is about etymology. It also has different forms from Old English, that's OE, Middle English, Those are the two languages where kind is coming from. It has all the different forms that that word took in terms of spelling. And then the etymology tells you that it's probably part of the Germanic base of Old English, Old Saxon, Old High German, Old Icelandic, Gothic. These are where this word is coming from. It's not Latinate. It's Anglo-Saxon Germanic, based in languages that were around in England for a long, long time. So that's information that you can find, and I think that you'll find even more as you're working through these OED entries. So I really encourage you to use this resource as you're reading, and post your findings on the OED Hard Places forum, which I will get up just shortly. And get in touch if you have any questions.